What is up, guys? My name's J-dubb, and today we are back out here on the trap line, and we're going to do another video on our Back to Basics series. Today we are featuring the dirt hole and how you put it in. And our trap of choice is going to be the No BS Lures K9 Extreme. This is a inside and outside laminated trap. I just got these in. We're getting ready to do a review on them. So far, really liking them. If y'all guys haven't tried them, pick them up. They're a great trap. But I'm gonna show y'all the area we're putting. So if you come up here, you'll see we got this four-wheeler trail. It runs down the mountain. It makes this turn and it goes back out and down that ridge, and then it comes back down into here, back into the open power line. But we got a trail that leads right through here and goes back off into the woods. This trail always has a lot of things walking on it. But as you come around and you see this bend in the road, right here at the end of the bend, we got this log. And this log, I think it looks good. So we're gonna put a set in right here. This is the No BS Lures K9 Extreme. This has been a great trap so far. I've got a couple of these, but I don't have any of them that were inside and outside lamination. So far, I'm really liking them. Built very well, extremely thick. I'm gonna say it's 1/4 inch plate at the bottom. The levers are made of 1/8 inch. This is probably, the jaws are probably 3/16. Once again, the pan is, that's probably about 1/8 inch too. Your crossbar is 1/4. Another 3/16 is your base plate. Just an extremely well built trap. Looks like 3/8 bolts. Makes up your pins for your springs. Nice 4-coil trap. Anyway, that's enough on the trap. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you the tools that you don't necessarily need. Well, all right, guys, so I'm going to show you the tools that you need and the tools that are nice to have. A tool you will need a good sifter. Go ahead, spend the money, get a good one. I've had this one for 9 years, I think. It's still rock solid. You could drive a truck over this thing. I think that's the Freedom brand. You're gonna need a stake driver, some kind. Drive whatever type of stakes you're using, rebar or mine or wolf fangs. You're gonna need a good trapping hammer. Once again, this thing's just as old as that. I will say this is a little piece of advice I gave to a couple different guys, and I see a lot of guys doing it now. Buy this duct tape at Walmart. It's blaze orange, and I put it on everything. You can see everything I've got, it's got it. You're gonna need a trap. Whatever trap you decide to use, it's your choice. Now, other than the bait and lure, that's all you need to put in a dirt hole. Now, the things that are nice to have. Cordless drill. This one's 18 volt. 20 volt works a little better, but 18 volt works great. An earth hole auger. Once again, don't have to have it, but man, it makes your life so much simpler. Everything else is about the same. Another thing that I like to use, I'm in hard ground. You can see this one's even starting to bend. I might have to heat it up and bend it back. But I use this as a pilot hole. I've got it go down to a chisel point. Hope y'all can see that. But that chisel point will help if you hit a piece of slate or something. It'll help break it without bending up your earth anchor, so it works better for me. We're gonna go over here and go ahead and put this set in. All right, guys, like before, I'm gonna show y'all how we do it. Come in, clear you off a little spot. Our dirt hole is gonna be up under this log because they're not moving this. They're not gonna move it. They're gonna circle around and come right in here to get in our trap. Clear you off a good working area because we're going to blend all this back in. Now your trap, go ahead and set it. That way you know how big to do your hole. And this trap is brand new. This will be the first time it's ever been put in the ground. And it's ready. So you can see our dirt hole, we're going to put right about here. So we're going to go ahead and put it in. And that's all you need for a dirt hole. You just want something to hold the lure that makes them work for it. Now let's go ahead and get this trap in the ground. I like to take mine and dig out a spot for my levers. Oh, phone call. All right, guys, so after the interruption, let's get back to it. So we got our trap. We're going to test it, make sure it fits in here. You want it to fit as tightly in this hole as you can, so when you're packing it, you don't have to pack as much. That's pretty good. Got some of these roots, we're going to clip them out of the way. I keep everything in an old tackle box. Seems to work out good. Another tool, if you're going to do snaring and stuff, these things come in handy. Just to get these little roots out of the way, especially if you're trapping back in the woods like I am. All right, so that looks good. Now we'll go ahead and beat this stake in the ground. It's terrible for these. All right. Now I like to take and get as much down in this hole as I can, and then take my hammer and just tap it all in there, just so it doesn't go anywhere. We're gonna get us a pan cover. Now for snaring, I don't use my gloves very much, but for my footholds, I do. Keeps my hands a lot cleaner. This gives me less to have to worry about. And it can't hurt. Now I took this pan cover in the best I can. These are a little big. Let's see. Try something a little different. There we go. Oh, that works so much better. If you're scared to stick your fingers in your trap, it's because your pan tension's not right. Get your pan tension set right and you won't have to worry about it. And we're not going to antifreeze these. I'm pretty convinced we're not having any snow this year. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of this. There's our pan. Get both hands in there and pack them in. Pack all this in around the jaws. The only spot you want moving is right here by this pan. Now, we're gonna rake all of this back. Just try to blend. Got a few big things in here, don't want sticks, stuff like that. Get those out of here. Big chunks. Just don't want it to look like a person did it. All right. Now you throw a little bait and lure on this and this is done. That's truly all you need to put a set in. Now, what I like using is my earth hole digger, or my earth hole. Now what I like using is my auger bit. I'm gonna show y'all guys how quick and easy this is. It's worth it. Oops. There we go. And that's done. Now we've got a dirt hole that's this deep. with minimal effort. We'll leave this different colored dirt up here. This is more as a visual attractant. Our trap is right here. Their attention's gonna be up here. Let's go ahead and get some bait and lure. Here's something you don't have to have, sheep's wool. I never used it for years. I bought it a couple years ago and I like it. Seems to keep your lure in the same area a little bit longer. But what is this? We got some predator control. I'm trying to use the rest of this stuff up. Haven't had great luck with it, but we're gonna put it up top here. Well, it smells, whew. We're gonna put a little hellfire up here. Use a different stick, try not to contaminate. Might have to get some more hellfire. Come on, let's get a glob. There we go. Nice glob of hellfire. And what do I do with my sheep's wool? For real, what do I do with it? Oh, here it is. Whew. Now we're gonna use some Covington J-dubb on my sheep's wool, and we're gonna use some Dunlap Soul Taker. So let's go ahead, get our wad of sheep's wool, open it up a little bit. Let's get our Soul Taker. Pretty healthy spoonful of it. That's probably too much. And then let's get some Covington J-dubb. This is coyote gland lure. And to try to keep everything else off our sets, let's put a little up here too. It can't hurt. Got all kinds of stuff happening up top on that log. They're gonna go nuts smelling it. Stick it down in the hole. Get your stick, poke it in there as far as you can get it. I'll take my driver, stick it way down in there. Now, anything that wants to come through here and smell that's gotta stick their nose right in that hole. And like I said, our trap's back here. So for a coyote to come in, he's gonna have his legs down here. All right, guys, all we got left is a little bit of coyote yarn. And that set is done. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Go ahead, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to you. Y'all check out the description down below. I've got a bunch of new things in there. Just about every product in this video is featured down there in my affiliate links. You know, if y'all do buy something off of there, it's no extra cost to y'all guys, but it does help me grow the channel a little bit, and I do get a small commission off of it. And I just added a PO box in there. I've got my email in there. Y'all can shoot me emails. Just anything y'all want to do. But like always, guys, I'll catch y'all out on the trail.